I spent 9 years incarcerated, locked up and facing nearly life. After reading the Tony Robbins book, I decided I want to make a change in my life. That little book shifted my mindset and made me want to change. Now, instead of asking for a job, I help thousands of people find their career. Here is a mini snippet of my story. In 1994, I was an 11-year-old kid from San Jose, California. Like most kids, I had big hopes and dreams, but my life took a turn for the worse, and I ended up in juvenile hall, group homes, jails, and even prison. Over the course of the next 10 years, I spent 9 years incarcerated. See, I was faced with some of the biggest challenges in life. I had no father. My mom was hooked on alcohol and drugs. I got involved in gangs and drugs myself. By the age of 12 and 13, I was already doing time in and out. At the age of 14, I was jumped in a gang fight and ran over like a speed bump by a car. And at the age of 15, I was facing 15 years to life in adult prison, while simultaneously discovering that I had a rare kidney disease and may not survive it. This, for me, was time to hit the reset button by focusing on becoming a better person and rising above my circumstances. So what I believe this means for you or anybody listening is that we all go through tough challenges, right? It's not what happens to us in the past that defines our future or who we become, but how we use life's challenges to help us find gratitude and an attitude for a better future, to create a better life for myself and later on for my family. It's up to us to step up and make a difference for our people, our family, and ourselves. If today we are alive and well, then I believe we have a second chance to life.
You're a bright kid and get it done. You got a second chance. This is your second chance. Right? All right.
My name is Jose Badillo, and in this channel I am going with my team to places like prisons, shelters, poverty areas in hopes of spreading positivity and making sure these areas are seen and helped. Prison often gets the stereotype that all people incarcerated are terrible people, which is not the case. In this video, we want to show you what Defy Ventures, More Gyms, the EITs, and us did to show you that EITs are working to improve their lives to be the best overall person they can be. In this video, we are going to show you how that is the case. Tomorrow, second chance, JJ and I are going into prison to do some inspirational work, connection, and a lip sync battle. I'm excited.
Alright, so we're about like 10 minutes away from go time. Are you ready? How you feeling?
I'm ready. You know, haven't thought about it too much other than the excitement of the fact that we're going to go empower some EITs, aka inmates, in this Utah prison. It's going to be an experience of a lifetime. I don't know what we're going to experience, but I know it's going to be impactful, it's going to be memorable, and it's going to be the beginning of something special. So I'm really looking forward to it, but I have no idea what to expect. We are arriving. Getting ready. Looks like we're here. Party time.
Hi, it's Jacob from More Gyms.
And Jose with Second Chance to Life.
And we're at the Utah State Correction Facility. We're about to go in and take a group of EITs through some business coaching, learn about some of their businesses, and do some personal growth with them.
We're gonna study some psychology, business with these EITs inside, and we're gonna spend a couple of hours in prison. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes.
So normally when we have class, we have it just over in the chapel, and it's a pretty large area.
You guys make me feel welcome. Make me feel real welcome. Today's one of the days. It's gonna be an event. This is fun, man. I promise, man. This is gonna be something to watch.
I want to thank first EITs. I want to thank you all for the hard work that you have done. So our volunteers, our coaches who are here today, y'all came from a long way to be here, and we want to thank you. Thank you very much for being here. You could have chosen not to be here, right? That would have been the easy thing to do. So thank you. Yeah. For our EITs, our EIT stands for Entrepreneurs in Training. For how long have you guys been working now? 3 months? About 3 months now. And you've gone through close to 1,000 pages of curriculum. They've worked on their personal statements. They've worked on a resume, a cover letter, and those are just the deliverables, right? That they're turning in and they're going to work on today. They've been showing up every week, twice a week, for 2 hours every time, to working together in their classes on their own time. They've worked on coping skills, self-limiting beliefs, and a lot of other courses that most people outside of prison stuff they don't want to face. So today we're going to go over their personal statements. You guys are going to be acting as coaches, giving them feedback. Feedback that they really, really need. How many of you guys want feedback? Honest feedback. I like it. We're going to hear from some of our coaches today. We're going to find out who we have in the room, and they're going to share some of their stories. We have one of our guys is formerly incarcerated. You're going to hear from him. You're going to hear from Jacob here, the founder of More Gems. And anybody likes the gym you guys have here? Before we get, that's going to be our day. All right. We're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to do some business. All I ask you guys to do today is to play all out. I see that you guys are willing to get very vulnerable. Our energy, our body, our state, it matters. Right? We talk about this a lot. I talk about it every time we come in. And I do this because I get to go to these Tony Robbins events. We'll say this too, and I think we know that the way that we stand, the way that our energy carries, it makes a massive difference in the way that we show up. So right now, what we're going to do is we want to know who's in the room. Who are these random people who showed up on a Friday morning to come to prison? Right? Like, who does that? What weirdos come to prison on a Friday morning? You don't work, especially if you don't work here. What I'm going to ask you EITs to do, we're going to make them get really uncomfortable right now. They're probably already really uncomfortable. What? We're going to make it a little bit more. I'm going to send them to the back of the room, and they're going to dance their way up here. Here's how this is going to work, coaches. What you're going to do is, I'm going to drop a beat. You guys are going to dance your way up here, right? One at a time. When I say go, you're going to dance your way up the aisle, right up here. You're going to come this way, and you're going to line up right here, and you're going to keep dancing as long as the music's on. After our coaches go, we're going to give them a huge round of applause, and the next one's going to go. So, up first, I'll let him.
Brian Taylor. So, John asked me to help out here today, give you guys an extra person here, but I am from Utah. I am a deputy warden here at the Utah State Prison, and I love Defy Ventures, and you guys know several other groups that we've been bringing in. It's been amazing. And why am I the best coach? Just so you guys know, the last 5 years I've been on a personal journey. And I'm actually an entrepreneur outside of this job, okay? And I've been focused for 5 years reading and understanding professional development and how to do things differently than just being an employee. So that's my shameless brag.
All right.
Hi everyone, my name is Jacob. I'm from San Jose, California. What do? I am the founder of More Gyms, which is a platform that connects people to gyms all over the world. Why will I be the best coach? I feel like I'll be the best coach for a couple reasons. One, I'm a brother to a single mom, so I know how to be there for people and help them through guidance. I'm also the boss to a couple people, so I know how to direct them and get them through hard times, whether it be personal, professional, just spiritually in general. And then shameless brag. So before starting More Gyms, I didn't know how to code. And through the process of building my own business, I was able to teach myself how to code and build skills that now make me money from wherever I am in the world.
Yeah.
All right, hi everybody, glad to be here. My name is Jose from San Jose. What do? I'm an inspirational coach and entrepreneur in the Bay Area, California. And why I'll be the best coach today for you guys is because I understand where you've been. I spent about a decade of my life incarcerated as a troubled youth prison, adult prisons in California. I've been through so many different challenges in my own life, and I'm inspired and excited to be here with you guys today. I would pay to be here to be with you guys. That's how exciting it is, and we've been really looking forward to coming out and hanging out with y'all. And I really believe that the challenges I've faced can inspire anyone to think bigger for the future going forward. So the past is the past. There's some beautiful moments, there's some challenges, but there's always something to learn about the past, and I believe that today is your second chance to life, to live, to love, to grow, to give, and I'm here to be the best coach I can for y'all. And my shameless brag is that I went from begging for a job on parole to giving out thousands of jobs now to people and to people that are on parole.
Yeah.
Awesome!
Who wants to introduce themselves? Who wants to dance their way up and introduce themselves? Oh, that's
My name is Francisco Garcia. I'm original from Mexico City. I do try to stay positive. I try to do my the best I can for others, and I be the best IT because I believe in myself. I believe in myself that I can, whatever I put my mind on, I can do it. Before I did it, before I came to prison, I was a business owner, and I knew if I put my mind into it, I would commit it. I'll do it. And I will do it for others. Actually, my money is to serve others. I'm working the restaurant industry, and I love putting a smile on people's faces by my food and transmitting my culture through my cooking.
Give a round of applause! Good morning, guys. My name is Grant, Gerald Grant, but my friends and everybody else calls me Grant since high school football. I'm from Miami, Florida, born and raised, came out here when I was 18. What do I do? Nothing. I do my time. My time isn't doing me. You know, I'm making the best of this place and using all the resources they offer here. You know what I mean? And taking these lessons that they give us, you know, as they come. What makes me the best EIT? I said this before. I knew I was going to be an entrepreneur in the 6th grade, okay? I got caught selling candy and chips, all right? But I made it. Shameless brag, as a teenager, I was on a commercial on Cartoon Network with Dwayne Wade. So That's Gerald Grant.
There you go.
Hey, my name is Justin Johnson. A lot of people call me JJ as well. I was born in Utah County, but I'm from Salt Lake. What I do, I was in 7th grade when I found physics, and I decided I wanted to be an engineer, especially on top of I wanted to be an inventor, because people are complacent and okay with the way things are, and I wanted to make things better. I'm trying to make this world a better place, so my purpose is to educate and assist humanity. I was really depressed when I first came to prison. It was the second time. Cancer was the first time I lost my house, my car, my whole life. Prison's the second time that that's happened. I was really depressed. I used to be 255 pounds. Now I am 185. I've lost 70 pounds just by mainly diet and just being conscious of what I eat.
What's up, everybody? My name is Balate. All my friends call me Pate. Everybody in here knows me as Pate. Where I'm from West Valley. If you don't know where it's at, you better go and find out. What you do, or what do I do? I've been down for going on 15 years, and I spend every moment, trying to, be my best self. What'll make me the best EIT? Man, I'm passionate about what I do. Fearless, Like, I don't care what other people think or say, And then shameless brag. Man, I'm emotional.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Joshua Orpeza. I'm from Chill, California. What do I do? I'm a musician. I like playing basketball. Why do I think I'll be the best coach? I think I'll be the best coach because I'm gonna give you my best. The only thing that I have for myself is what is me. And I'm gonna give you that because that's what I'm left with in here. And I've been low. I've been without. So, and I don't want to be there again. So I'm gonna make sure that I do my best and I give my best to everything I do. My shameless brag is I'm a really good musician.
All right, come on up. Yeah, Will. Yeah, thank you.
Once the EIT comes and stands in front of you, then you're gonna have the book and have a seat. Okay? So EITs, all you're gonna need in your hand, don't go yet. You're gonna grab your chair, your deliverables, you're gonna do your personal statement, and then go find a coach. Coaches, you're on the inside right now, okay? You're the coaches, you're gonna be listening to our EIT's personal statements. And what a personal statement is our EITs taking ownership of their past. They don't need to share what their crime was or why they're incarcerated. What you should be listening for is, my name is John, I was incarcerated for X amount of years, but while I was incarcerated, here's what I learned. I earned my GED. I graduated from Defy Ventures. I graduated from this program. And what I want you to listen for as well is tangible examples of what they learned from a program that they've taken. When they're sharing about the circumstances, if they share the circumstance of what led to their incarceration, no excuses. Wrong place, wrong time. No. I made bad choices that led to my incarceration. Radical ownership. It is refreshing. Right? It makes a massive difference opposed to everybody who comes in and tells a lie about who they are, when they're perfect, they've got it all figured out. We don't have it all figured out. So that's what you're listening for.
I want to give him props here because his story about doing so much time can scare some people, right, when you're doing an interview. But the way that he presented himself, his posture, his tone, the way he spoke, nice and smooth, very professional. But the most beautiful part about this interview was that he was talking about once I get started in my entrepreneur journey, I want to create this business so that I can give back to others and to help low income and to contribute back and even donate things. So it's like he learned from the challenges.
Who received a piece of feedback that they found very valuable? What was it?
I got the feedback that it was really good, but then that it at points maybe sounded scripted, and that I should just be more myself and just go with the flow a little bit more.
Can you tell me more about the feedback that you gave him?
I just felt that like the first parts of the speech, it felt really good and it didn't feel scripted, it felt more natural. And then you could tell by the confidence in his body language that his demeanor went a little bit down because he forgot a few sayings that he was going to say. And I feel like he had a quote, it was really good, but it just seemed a tad bit scripted. And I felt like if he just went with the flow state a little bit more, like he did with the first 30 seconds, it would have been on the money.
Sometimes we wait till somebody's dead, we wait till they're gone to talk about them, talk about how awesome they are, right? Or to give them a compliment, or to tell them what they mean to us, or the impact they have on our life. So what I'm going to give you all what we're going to take the opportunity right now to do is you're going to call out one person, right? One person, and you were going to talk to them, and you were going to say how today they made you feel. Maybe it was a piece of feedback that you received. Maybe it was something they shared with you, but how that made you feel. Easiest thing to do, guys, when we start getting vulnerable is to laugh it off and make a joke, right? Divert. Don't do that. Go deep. Make eye contact and tell them how you feel.
What you did for me is you opened my heart. You proved that this situation that we are all in does not stop where we are at right here. You keep pushing. You don't let this just be the end of everything. Even though, we have this much time and who knows when we're going to get out and everything that we've been through, you just don't let that stop you. What you said to me was, even all the programming, the online stuff that you've been doing, you're not obligated to do any of that. You're focusing on trying to better yourself and help yourself so you can better others. And that inspired me. That made me look up, and it gave me inspiration. You inspired me with that, and I appreciate you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I just want to tell you, thank you, homie, for everything you do for me. When you see me down, you pick me up. With a life sentence, you get up every day, discipline, you don't let it beat you down, you still get up with a positive attitude, and even in bed, a lot of things that are in me today, I've gotten from you, all the integrity, loyalty, the leadership. Every day you teach me something new. When I'm down, you pick me up, and I love you, and I'm proud to call you my big bro.
What you've done by bringing in this group of men with this group of people, and what you do, you think we don't see it. You talk about the hustle outside this place, and we see it, we feel it, and you're changing the pain. Appreciate it.
Being vulnerable, it's not easy to do that, especially when we're in here. So we're going to close out, but we're not going to close out in a normal way. I think I told you all the way I like to close out, and that is with a lip sync battle. We're going to participate in the lip sync battle. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so here's where we're splitting the line. 1, 2, 3, you're on that side. 2, 3, you're on this side.
them as like straight people, you know, just other individuals, and it's like it wasn't scary at all. Compared to when I was in prison, it was scarier, you know, because
like the interaction with other people.
Yeah, the interaction with other people. But now coming from the outside in and really having that different perspective, it was totally different. You just saw them as individuals, you know, on the journey of life.
Yeah. What was your favorite moment from that?
You know what?
No worries. I'm not gonna make it home for my next meeting. So. So late. I thought I was gonna make it. So.
What time is it?
What time is it? 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna Zoom call in here and. Oh, sorry, were you?
No, you're good. We're just talking. We're just
chatting. My favorite moment was that multiple people at the end came up and they were like, "Hey, I want to." One guy, the tall guy, 6'9".
Yeah, Jordan.
Jordan K.
Yeah, Jordan K. He's like, "Dude, have you ever thought about like doing a program for the kids of the people that are incarcerated?" He's like, "That's my dream, that's my passion." And I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." And then another guy, Christian, came up and he's like, "Hey, I want to be a motivational speaker, but I still got like 10 years to go." And he's like, I was like, "Well, you can do it from in here." He's like, "Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to bring a program in." Right? And I was just like, okay. Like everybody was coming up to me with their dreams and their visions of something purposeful. Like not just like, "Oh, I want to sell and make a lot of money." Like it was like a purpose. That was a good feeling right there because they were ignited. They're like super pumped, even though they're facing years.
It's one thing for them to see CEOs or executives come in, right, and share their stories. And yes, you overcome things, but it's one thing to watch you and I come in, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh crap, you were incarcerated too, and you've been through that, and you made it out to the other side, and you're back in here. It hits different.
All right, we're here with Defy Ventures at the Utah State Correctional Facility doing big things, coming up with ideas, ways to connect, ways to strive, ways to be better people, ways to help people and make something out of a messed up circumstance. This is what we're doing with our life. We got a bunch of great people in this room. Shout out to everyone who came out. Thank you. You guys have a good one.